Hello. Today I want to show you how to set up your blog post so that it can be more pinnable on Pinterest. Okay, so the reason this is good is that Pinterest is awesome and people might find you that way, especially if you're on Pinterest and you want to know how to get Pinterest working a bit more for your business. This is a great tip. So let's just screen share. I'll show you an example of how it looks in the finished work. So this is my blog post. Everything's kind of normal about it, but then a little way in, there's this big image that's my Pinterest image, and then the rest of my blog. So how to get this image. Now what happens is, if someone's on your blog, they could pin this. Oh, it's refreshed. That's very handy. Or you yourself can pin it. So if you yourself pin it, that's a nice way to get your content onto Pinterest. Now, it might not get picked up, and probably every time you're on Pinterest, you should just repin your own blog posts. So I use Chrome, and you can see here I've got the Pinterest extension. So this is a different blog post now, because I've just navigated off the page that I was on. So you just click that pin button, and then you can see that beautiful big Pinterest image is there, and I can click on that and pin it. So if I was doing it for my own business, I would do it like this, and I just choose blog. Great. So I just pinned it. So anyone else who ever came to the website that liked it could pin it. And the other cool thing is, once it's over on Pinterest, it might get some traction and someone might follow it and like it and pin it for themselves, or they might just like the picture. So the good things to remember about Pinterest is there's a lot of activity going on there. There's a lot. It's a very busy place, and you kind of need to do a bit of pattern interruption to get seen. So you might make it quite stark or quite in your face. It's great if it's aligned with your branding colors. You want to have a nice clear message. So, there's lots of things. You could make a really handy infographic. It's a really fun place. So you could create an infographic and have that as a blog post, or there's loads of options. So now I'm just going to show you how to make the image, because I use a tool called Canva, which you might already know that I use Canva a bunch. So when you land on Canva, yours might look a bit like this. It's free. You can sign up for free. You just use your email. And they have all these incredible templates. So these are the ones I've used a lot. And then it's got social media post templates, just so many different templates. They've got an infographic template. You can also make up your own dimensions. So you could click up here, like if you want to make an infographic but much longer, you could just set it at 750 wide but 2100 long or something. Make a really nice long infographic. But for the sake of this, my suggestion is just to create a Pinterest graphic and then have it up on your blog, like the one I just showed you, my example. So you just click Pinterest graphic and it comes up. Here's your blank template. Now these layouts, when you click layouts, there's all these great examples that graphic designers have already, like people who've spent years and years figuring out what looks pretty, have already figured it out for you. So you could just choose one of theirs and use your own image. So I kind of like the layout of this. I also think about my blog title, let's see, get your blog Pinterest ready. Get your blog Pinterest ready. It might not fit there. Anyway, we'll figure it out. And then a little tagline there. Then you can click upload images and you can bring your own images over. Or if you click on elements, there's loads of free photos, plus all of these, nature, people, food, there's all heaps more free images in there. I'm just going to go into free photos and see if I can find something that looks Pinteresty to me, or businessy. And visual storytelling, if I can somehow tie a picture into the thing I'm trying to say, then I can pretty much use whatever picture I like. But let's use this one. So if you click it, it'll pop up over there and you just drag him and drop him in. Now I can see that doesn't really work for my word template very well, but maybe I'll just move it down. And I might still pull it off. The other thing we can do is play around with the brightness and darkness of the image. So if I just ditch the filter, I can see how it looks. The other thing I can do is adjust the crop. So I might go a bit more like that. It's still not the best, but you know what? I think I'll just use white font. That's going to be my fix-up job. So let me change the color of the font. And I think that that is a bit transparent. Yes, I don't want it to be transparent. I want it to be bold. And now I think I'll have to dark the image a tiny bit to get the font to pop. This one's a bit transparent as well. I'm just going to drag him up a bit. I'm not going to bother changing the words just so that you can do this really nice and quickly. I'm going to just filter this image a bit darker so that my words pop a bit more. So I probably would call this, you know, get your blog on Pinterest. And I'll just call it how to get your website, how to get your website clicks from Pinterest. Gosh, Pinterest, right? I think I might need how to get more. Let's call it more. How to get more website clicks from Pinterest. Okay, that's pretty good. Still not quite dark enough. But anyway, I'm not going to obsess over this design. Then you just click download, download it. And then when you are making your blog, you just insert it into your blog post. So I won't bother showing you how to do that either because everyone's website's so different. I'm working with WordPress. But basically, you should be able to pop an image in somewhere in your blog post. And then that's going to allow you to have a bit of blog and then this great Pinterest image, a bit more blog. And then people can either post it over to Pinterest themselves or you post it over to Pinterest. Maybe it starts to get a bit of traction and people start clicking over to your website. So I hope that was helpful. Pinterest is one of those mysterious big places. It's sometimes hard to make sense of what the heck you're doing there. So I hope you have a great day and I'll see you soon.